Hi and welcome to Talk Press, and welcome back to the M135i. I've had this car for about 6 months now, and yeah, it's been really good. So I thought I'd share to you today the cost of ownership of one of these cars. And yeah, let's get to it. I've got it on my trusty iPhone here. I had to do some calculations, so they are relatively, I'd say accurate, but God knows what my calculations are entirely like. So let's start off with the tax. So this car emits above 300 grams per kilometre of CO2. I'm not entirely sure what tax band that is, but it's pretty high anyway. I think it's tax band F. If you can correct me on that in the comments below. But for 6 months it costs £165 or £300 for a full year. So it's not too bad, maybe. Anyway, fuel. Now, in fact, I'll get back to the fuel later, because for the fuel cost, I had to do some calculations to work out the total cost of fuel per year based on me driving 14,000 miles a year. And that is probably the most substantial cost out of all this. So I'll move on to the service costs. Now, to service this car, it costs £500 per year. That is at a BMW approved dealership. I'm sure you can get it serviced elsewhere. Because of the car that it is, I don't really want to get it serviced anywhere else, so I may be paying overpriced for it, but for a car like this, I don't really want to take chances, risks. Because if it does go wrong, it could be very, very costly. I mean, for example, just to get 4 brand new brake discs and pads for this car, it costs upwards of £800. So it's not cheap. MOT is £50 at a BMW dealer. Everyone needs an MOT. I actually just had my first MOT a couple of weeks ago, actually. Everything was fine, obviously, because it's a brand new car. So yeah, it's now 3 years old, unbelievable. Now insurance. Insurance for me, I am 24 years old. I have had one accident, one claim, which was about 3 years ago, and it's £750 for the year, which is not that bad, to be honest, considering this car is a 3 litre, you know, straight 6 car, which I thought, that's probably one of the most surprising costs. I thought it'd be a lot more expensive for me to be insured than this, but it will hopefully come down when I turn 25. And now the big one, fuel. Now, what am I getting just now? 26 to the gallon? 26 miles to the gallon I'm getting. It is a 52 litre fuel tank, which equates to about 11.2 gallons in one tank. Now, a tank in the UK for the average price, I'm filling up for 1.22, so around, the average price is between 1.2 and 1.24. I'm paying, costs £62 to fill up the tank to full. So if you work that out, if you times the 11.4 gallons by 26, it equates to around 290 miles in one tank. Now, this is just a calculation. I'll be honest, I'll be quite lucky to get 300 miles out of this car. I get around 250. So, yeah. But once you work all that out, the fuel cost comes to around £3,000 a year. Based on 14,000 miles, which is quite expensive. So the total cost of running this car for a full year is £4,600, and that is not including the monthly finance that I have to pay just to be able to pay for the car. I couldn't afford £25,000 up front, so as we all did, I sold my Alpha, put it on with a bit more money, get a deposit, finance the car, as pretty much everyone is these days. And yeah, £4,600 a year, and that's not including if anything goes wrong with the car. So hope that helps your decision making if you're in the market for buying one of these cars. I'm assuming you're looking at rivals like S3s or Golf Rs. So yeah, if this helps you, put the comments below and subscribe for more videos to come.